Hello students, how are you all? I just hope that you all are safe at your places and you all must be studying at home. Now students, let's continue the chapter number 2, elements, compounds and mixtures. Okay students, earlier in the chapter I told you about what are pure and impure substances and I also told you about what are elements. Now today you are going to learn about the atomic structure, okay, the structure of an atom and its subatomic particles, and also you're going to learn the symbols of elements, metals, non-metals, metalloids and noble gases. Okay, so let us start here with the question, what is an atom? And you here I'll be drawing the structure of an atom and its subatomic particles. Okay, so see here, question number 1 is that what is an atom, and draw a label diagram of an atom including its nucleus, orbits and their contents. So nucleus, orbits and their contents, these are the parts of the atom. Okay, so first of all, what is an atom? Atom, it is the smallest particle of an element, okay, and which is not capable of independent existence, exist independently. Now what does that mean? Now we humans, we cannot live alone. We need friends, we need relatives, we need society. The same way atoms, they also cannot live alone. They need some other atom for their existence. Okay, so atom is the smallest particle of an element which is not capable of independent existence. Okay, now here is the diagram of atom. This is the structure of an atom. Okay, this is how the atom looks. Okay, now and these are the parts of the atom and the subatomic particles also. Okay, so atom, it is divisible into nucleus and orbits. Okay, mainly nucleus and orbits, and in nucleus the subatomic particles that are present are protons and neutrons, whereas in orbits electrons are present. Okay, so as you can see here, this is an atom. This is the structure of an atom. In the center is the center part is the nucleus. Okay, and inside the nucleus, proton and neutrons, they are present. Okay, protons, they are positively charged particles, and neutrons, they do not have any charge on them. Then comes these orbits. Now what are these orbits? Orbits are the circular parts in which these electrons, they move around the nucleus. Okay, so these are the orbits and these are the electrons. Now electrons, they are the negatively charged particles. Okay, just like planets, they revolve around the sun. The same way these electrons, they revolve around the nucleus. Okay, in the fixed path, which is these orbits. Now students, here comes the next topic, symbols of elements. Okay, now all the 118 elements which is known so far, they all have got their own symbols. Okay, now what is a symbol? Now symbol is a short form, abbreviated name of an element. Okay, it is the short form of an element, and what it denotes? It denotes the atom of an element. Okay, the atom which is present in an element. Like hydrogen element, hydrogen atoms are there. In oxygen element, oxygen atoms are there. So what it denotes? It denotes the atom of an element. Okay, now there is some way of writing these symbols. Okay, now Berzelius in 1814, he was the first one to represent or to suggest representing elements with symbols. Okay, so he has given 3 ways by which an element can be represented by using symbol. Okay, now the first one is that the first letter of the name of the element. Okay, the symbol can be derived from the first letter of the element. Here, as in case of hydrogen. Now in case of hydrogen, as you can see, first letter is the H, so its symbol is H. In case of oxygen, first letter is O, so the symbol is O. Same is with carbon also. C. Carbon. So the first letter is C. So its symbol is also C. So this way an element can be represented by using symbol. Okay. Then the second method is that the first two letters of the name of the element. Okay. First two letters. First two letters. For example, in case of cobalt. Okay. CO. First two letters are there. So the symbol is CO. Nickel. Ni. So the first two letters are Ni. So the symbol is Ni. Okay. Here same with the silicon. Okay. Silicon. Si. First two letters are Si. So its symbol is Si. Okay. This was the second method. Now comes the third method, which is derived from its Latin names. Okay. Now some elements they have their Latin name also. So their symbol is derived from its Latin name. For example, ferrum. Fe. Fe is the symbol of iron. Okay, Fe is the symbol of iron. And the Latin name for iron is ferrum. Okay, so that's why Fe, it is derived from its Latin name ferrum. So the first two letters are Fe. So the symbol of iron is Fe. The same is with cuprum. Cuprum is the Latin name for copper. Okay. So the symbol of copper is not Co, it is Cu. Cuprum. Cu. Okay. Cuprum is the Latin name for copper. Okay. So this is how elements they are named, or the symbols are given to the elements. Okay. Now students, let us see the symbols of the following elements. Here we have matters, here we have non-matters and noble gases. Okay, now let's start here with the matters. Let's see the symbols of different metals. The first one is potassium. Now the symbol of potassium is K. It's not P because it is K is derived from its Latin name kalium. Okay, so the first letter is K. That's why potassium has the symbol K. Okay, now all these elements have their Latin names. Okay, except for platinum. Platinum, Pt, it is derived from its original name only, platinum. Okay. Now, here you can see potassium K, then sodium Na. Na is derived from natrum, Na, first two letters. Then calcium, Calx, first two letters, Ca. Then magnesium, Magnesia, and it is Mg. Okay. Then aluminium, aluminium from alumen, Al. Okay. Then zinc, zinken, Zn. Okay, Zn. Then iron, ferrum. The Latin name is ferrum and Fe. The first two letters Fe. So the symbol is Fe for iron. Then lead. The symbol of lead is Pb. It is derived from plumbum. Symbol of copper is Cu. It is derived from cuprum, Cu. Now, mercury. The symbol of mercury is Hg, which is derived from hydric iron, the Latin name for mercury. Okay, Hg. Then comes silver. Now, the symbol of silver is Ag, and it is derived from argentum, Ag. Okay. Then platinum doesn't have any Latin name, so it is derived from original name only, Pt. Okay, platinum. Then the symbol of gold is Au, which is derived from its Latin name aurum, Au. Okay. Then comes non-metals. Okay. Now these are the non-metals and their symbols. Now the first one is hydrogen. Now hydrogen is a gas and the symbol of hydrogen is H, which is derived from the first letter H. Okay. Then comes nitrogen. Now the nitrogen, symbol of nitrogen is N. Nitrogen is also a gas and it is derived from the first letter N of nitrogen. Then comes oxygen. Now the symbol of oxygen is O. Now oxygen is also a gas. Then comes fluorine. F. The symbol of fluorine is F. It is also gas and it is derived from the first letter F. Now fluorine, it is present in toothpaste. Okay. Then comes chlorine and its symbol is Cl. Chlorine is also gas And chlorine, it is present in, it is used as a bleaching agent, and it is used to kill germs. It is used in swimming pools. Then bromine, the symbol of bromine is Br, and bromine, it is a liquid, and it is found in many flavored cold drinks like Mountain Dew. Okay. Then comes iodine. The symbol of iodine is I. Iodine is a solid, and it is present in salt. Okay, common salt. Then comes carbon. The symbol of carbon is C. Carbon, it is solid, and the coal that you see is a carbon. Then sulfur. The symbol of sulfur is S, and sulfur is solid. Okay. Then comes silicon, Si. The symbol of silicon is Si, and silicon is also a solid, and silicon, it is most useful elements, and it is found in almost all construction materials like concrete and bricks. Okay. Then phosphorus. The symbol of phosphorus is P, and phosphorus is also a solid, and phosphorus, it is present in matchstick. Okay. Then comes noble gases. Now noble gases, they are the inert, unreactive gases that are present in traces in atmosphere or in air. Okay. Now here are the noble gases and their symbols. Let's start here with helium. Now its symbol is He. It is derived from first two letters. Then comes neon. The symbol is Ne. Then comes argon. Its symbol is Ar. It is derived from the first two letters Ar. Then krypton. It is the symbol is Kr. It is derived from the first two letters. Then comes xenon, Xe. It is derived from first two letters. And then radon. The symbol is Rn, and it is derived from first and last letter of the element. Okay, name of the element. Now you have to learn all these elements and their symbols. Okay, they are very, very important. Now students, let's study about the term molecules. Now what are molecules? Atoms, when atoms of the same element or atoms of the different elements, they combine, then they form a molecule. Okay. When atoms of the same element combine, for example, here you can see oxygen. This is O2. Okay, oxygen molecule. This is nitrogen molecule, N2. This is hydrogen molecule, H2. Now all these molecules, they are made up of same types of atoms. Okay, atoms of the same element, that is of oxygen only, that is of nitrogen only, and that is of hydrogen only. Okay, here in oxygen only oxygen atoms are there, in nitrogen only nitrogen atoms are there, and in hydrogen only hydrogen atoms are there. So these are the molecules that are formed by atoms of the same element. Okay, now these are called diatomic molecules. Okay, N2, O2, H2. These are all di. Di means two. So there are two atoms are present. So they are called diatomic. Okay. Other examples of diatomic molecules are chlorine, Cl, Cl2, bromine, Br2, and iodine, I2. Okay. All these molecules, they are formed of atoms of the same element. Okay. Now, then comes the atomicity. Now what is atomicity? Atomicity, it is the number of atoms present in one molecule of the element. So here two atoms are present, H2, 2, N2, 2, O2, 2. So same way chlorine, bromine, iodine also 2, 2, 2. Okay. Then comes triatomic or polyatomic molecules. These are the molecules that are also formed from the atoms of the same element, just like H2N2, but here two atoms are present, and here in triatomic, tri means three atoms are present, and in poly means many. So here more than 3 atoms are present. Okay, so here you can say, here let's take an example of triatomic molecule, which is ozone, O3. O3 has 3 atoms. Okay, atomicity is the number of atoms present in a molecule. So 3 atoms are present. So this is triatomic. Okay. Here in phosphorus P4, 4 atoms are present. So it is called polyatomic. Okay. Now students, atoms of different elements, they also combine to form a molecule. Here you have seen atoms of same element, But now you will be studying about molecules in which atoms of different elements, they combine to form molecules. Okay, now for example, here you can see H2O. Now in H2O, two types of elements are there. One is hydrogen and the other one is oxygen. Both these are different elements. So the different atoms of different elements, they combine to form a molecule. Like hydrogen, two atoms of hydrogen combines with one atom of oxygen. Okay, so two different elements, they combine to form a molecule.